November 15, 2017. Sports News. American Football News. Antonio Brown sparks Steelers' long-awaited offensive breakthrough. During Thursday Night Football against the Tennessee Titans in Week 11, Brown made a one-handed catch adjacent to his helmet in the end zone for a touchdown. Overall, he made 11 receptions for 144 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns as the Steelers won 40-17. Antonio Tavaris Brown was born on July 10, 1988. He is an American football wide receiver and punt returner for the Pittsburgh Steelers of the National Football League, NFL. Viewers were very happy and unbelievable. After several weeks of unsuccessful defeats, Steelers scored the biggest shock of the season with a second penalty in the 40-17 win over the Tennessee Titans. One notable note was the Titans TE Delanie Walker defeated the Steelers in the midfield position for a 42-yarder and will have a gain to 17 yards that he left behind the final area. More info about Antonio Brown. On February 27, 2017, Brown signed a new 5-year contract with the Steelers through the 2021 season. The contract is a 4-year extension worth $68 million, $19 million guaranteed at signing, with a $17 million annual price tag, making Brown the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. In the first week against Cleveland Browns, Brown posted an outstanding performance, with 182 receiving the next 11 sessions as the Steelers won a 21-18 match. Brown's 182 get the lead for all the NFL receivers for the opening weekend of the season. In addition, Brown has transformed all 11 of his goals, marking a career high with a 100% completion rate. After an off week of 62 yards against the Minnesota Vikings, he recorded 110 yards in a Week 3 loss to Chicago. During Week 4 against the Baltimore Ravens, Brown was limited to 34 receiving yards and expressed frustration by hurling a Gatorade cooler on the sideline. Nevertheless, the Steelers won by a score of 26-9. In the 5th week against Jaguars Jacksonville, Brown recovered with 157 yards, but the Steelers lost the score 30-9. It was followed by a 155-yard NFL lead with 8 unbeatable Kansas City Wildcats, including a double-headed header and a one-shot strike, and in a one-game lead which he then converted into a 51-yard game-sealing touchdown. He became the 6th player in NFL history to score 3 receptions for 150 yards during the first 6 weeks of the season. After 65 and 70-yard performances in the Cincinnati and Detroit defeats, Brown had only 34 yards in the 10-week win over Indianapolis, but it was a 32-yard touchdown with 0.35 seconds remaining in the quarter 4 to establish a winning field goal game. In the 5th week against Jaguars Jacksonville, Brown recovered with 157 yards, but the Steelers lost the score 30-9. It was followed by a 155-yard NFL lead with 8 unbeatable Kansas City Wildcats, including a double-headed header and a one-shot strike, and in a one-game lead which he then converted into a 51-yard game-sealing touchdown.